How effective is the contribution of your main product and ancillary text?
What media text did you look at to research your ancillary text?
Before we created our ancillary text, we looked at different types of magazines, and in the end we decided to use Empire. When we looked at the normal edition of the magazine, we decided that this layout in this magazine was perfect for our film. We also looked at various film posters, even ones outside of our genre of action crime thrillers. To ensure that we had appropriate convention of magazine, we tailored it to our genre. For our film poster, we researched the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. As well as this, we looked at the Bourne Ultimatum. These posters are from films of our chosen genre, so we used these posters to inspire our work. We were most inspired by the Bourne Ultimatum, as we liked that there wasn't much use of colour, and that the poster was very simple and had a range of photographs used. For our magazine, we chose Empire as we felt like this magazine was appropriate for our target audience, as the magazine is sold globally. Having such a wide target market, this would help our film to reach maximum potential and improve our success. Common features that we picked up on were that the magazine also has a red title which fits the colour scheme of our poster, as we also used red, black and white. And so we felt that this was our initial thing that drew our attention to the magazine. The colour red induces emotions from passion to violence which suited our narrative.
How will each ancillary text appeal to the target audience?
We positioned our actors right at the top of the poster, as this would help put them eye level with our audience and entice them into viewing the film. We showed all the main three characters in our film. This may entice our audience if they are interested in our cast. The colour scheme of the poster was black and white, and the images also had a black and white filter over them, which made our film feel more professional and also added an additional meaning to it. We also added the release date of the film, which is in July, as we felt this was an appropriate time to release our film, as it is after the exam season and also during the summer holidays, which will appeal to the younger viewers more. There's also an Empire review on the top of the poster, as well as a review from the Times. The £50 note design in the pound sign, which symbolises the letter E, reached our domestic market as it shows the British authenticity of the film. We also added the website and social media details, which are featured at the bottom of our poster, and so will also help appeal to our audience who are technologically advanced.
How will each ancillary text appeal to the target audience?
As well as our poster, we positioned our actors at the top of the poster, and they are eye level with the viewer and should help entice them. In addition to this, they both show the characters who are starring in the film. Again, we have the £50 note design in the pound sign, which symbolises the letter E, which reaches our domestic market as it shows the British authenticity of the film. The use of the colour yellow also makes you want to look at the poster as the colours draws you in. The magazine has exclusives of popular things such as the official 2015 film review, Game of Thrones posters, as well as interviews. The colour scheme is also black and white, so the images look more professional.
Where will these texts appear?
These ancillary texts will appear in off-licenses, cinemas, papers, buses, billboards, train stations, bus stops, social media websites, supermarkets, music channels such as MTV Base and YouTube.
Why are these formats appropriate?
These formats are appropriate as they are visual due to the colours and the shapes. They are easily accessible and cheap, and easy to print as well as to obtain. This is a popular way of distribution as it appeals to a larger segment of the target market and all types of demographics and psychographics, which will add to the success of our film. Lastly, these magazines in various different stores, and we know that Empire have asked for good product placement in the supermarkets, and thus helps us attract our viewers and have free advertisement.
This is our poster.
Some general audience feedback we received was after the group's post on the media site Facebook. This has taught us that as a group we have progressed through our evaluation, and that the feedback we received showed that our progression has been positive. They said that our posters have a good effective colour scheme, which is using colours such as red, white and black. The audience also liked the fact that the characters are in black and white, as it makes the photographs look more professional and presents an ominous atmosphere. Lastly, the catchy title, which is referred back to in all ancillary texts, therefore becoming an ethos for our film. This is the first draft of our magazine cover, which is by Empire. Following our audience feedback, we made some changes. These included adding the magazine tagline to the top of the magazine, moving the issue number and the price, changing the font to white and adding a pound sign. Adding a tagline at the bottom of the magazine which introduces more of what's in the magazine. We also changed the barcode, added a pug, so added what is featured in the magazine as well, as who are starring in the film. Lastly, we cleaned up the edges around our actors. After verbal feedback on the second draft, we made more changes, such as adding more text onto the front of the magazine, which showed the contents. We also changed the colour of the plug, as we felt it was too flash with the colour of our characters' clothing. Therefore, we made it a bright neon yellow. We also changed the white tagline on the top of the magazine to the same yellow as the pug, as we felt like it needed more colours and codes and conventions of a magazine that showed that it needs at least 3 colours. We also added more text saying what was inside the magazine, which is the film review. As well as this, we also made our picture of Gabriel, played by Matt, look more in proportion. Lastly, we put the £50 design in the word year, as we wanted our trailer, magazine and poster to show our brand. This way we made our 3 products connect by having the same colour scheme. They are very dark as they use the same colours, black, white and red. Our poster also features a sign which has a 5-star review from Empire magazine, and this helps connect them as our chosen magazine is Empire. Our promotional package fits well together as our poster, magazine and trailer all feature the same logo for our title track here. This is a white font with 2 lines under each word with a pound sign for an E in the word year. This is also changed. Instead of being white, it has £50 note design inside of it. Our magazine, poster and our trailer all feature the same cast. We also used the same photographs of the 3 males in our trailer, and we positioned them very similarly to get our brand across.